Hello, and once again, we are live to the Modern Mystery School UK and EU podcast and YouTube channel. And today we are joined by the lovely Stefana. Stefana, how are you?
Hello, I'm great, thank you. Just in the preparations for the Empower Thyself and a beautiful energy. So the chat is at the right moment.
Yes, amazing, amazing. Yeah, because I am really interested in your story and to find out a little bit more. So why did you originally, why did you want to go to Empower Thyself? What made you want to go to that class?
When I first got initiated into the lineage, like when I became an adept, seemed so far away from me because this world just opened in front of my eyes. It was like a world I always looked for, but didn't know it existed. And I often say that I've been searching for God everywhere. And I found little bits of truth here and there, but I didn't find structure. I didn't find a path that I wanted to follow. It's like you take this class and that's it. You're the most intelligent person on planet Earth. That's it. And I wasn't. And we're not perfect the way we are, so it's always room for more. And when I did my first Empower Thyself, it was life changing because something happened in my heart, something happened in my being and my structure. And it seemed far away, but following the path, because that was what opened for me a whole new world, that there's a path. That was very different than anything I tried. And following the path, it became natural because you, on this lineage, on with these teachings, you get so much, so much about yourself, about God, about the world, everything. And I knew it's the right time for more people to know because we live in a world where we need more of that. We need more light, we need more knowledge, we need to be wiser. And I think Empower Thyself is that first step that is life changing.
Yeah, and it's so interesting, isn't it? Because you have a family, I don't know if we could say normal life. I don't like that, kind of like, is it? But you are living in the world is my point. It's you are living in the world. So I know because a lot of people might say, oh, when the kids get older, or when I'm doing this, or this and that and the other, and that sometimes people don't always understand that these are tools to help us in daily life.
Yes. Well, while I was, when I went to my first Empower Thyself, I thought I'm settled in the matrix, as I would call it today. I thought, I had a business, together with my husband, we were fine. I had my son, the house. So everything seemed in their place until one day my friend Roxana asked me, do you want to go to London? Because back then we didn't have this in Romania. And I said, yeah, why not? It's something with the life activation. So I went and I went. I'm gonna be honest with you, my first initial thought was I'm doing something for myself. I'm gonna just after all this, 'cause being a mom, it's a new thing. It takes a lot of energy. So I said I'm gonna do something for myself, something for my soul, for my heart. And it was. It was something for myself, and it's something for everyone. Actually, I was thinking that in my first Empower Thyself, I have all kinds of people working in IT, people working in as functionaries for the government, maybe, doing normal stuff, business people. So it's not for spiritual people, it's for everyone because we all have the vision of a better life, no matter where we are. So, yeah.
And so with that busy life, and obviously as you said, you enjoyed Empower Thyself and such like, then what made you really want to be a guide? I know you wanted to share it more with others and such like, but it's a huge responsibility and it's a big step. It's not, and the training is long and hard. So what made you want to take that on?
So to go a little bit back and then forward, I became a life activation practitioner. And I watched what a life activation does. which was amazing. And of course, people went forward on the path. And I said, if I can do this with the life activation, and people can have so much magic and beauty and healing in their lives, for sure, there's more I can do as a guide. And yes, there is responsibility. There's a lot of hard work, but it's worth it. And even though, it's always easy to do the easy thing, but if you can help more, and now, because when you're on the path, you know why you're here. You have some answers, you have answers why we're here, why are we doing certain things, and that gives you the answers of why should we be more in service, why should we care more about each other. Because when I was on my path of the, let's call it new age path, I thought it's all about myself. And I thought, if I know, that's enough. I thought, if I'm good, that's enough. And the path has changed this vision for me. And now I know it's about all of us having a bit more light every day. So it's not the big reason. I don't know if it's big or small, but I really saw what light can do. And if I can bring more, then that's great.
I love that. And you've kind of already answered this question, but anything else that you want to add? I mean, you said, is Empower Thyself for a certain type of person, a certain age? Is it just for women, or can everybody come, or would anybody not benefit? Let me know.
I find it amazing. So I've been in Empower Thyself. I've been auditing out Empower Thyself, but I never been with my, own script in front. And I've realized it speaks all the languages, because that's why this lineage is so amazing. It's so universal, speaks to everyone's heart and brains and background and culture. So it's for everyone. And therefore, everyone comes, because even though they don't know exactly why they're coming, they they know they have to be there. And I haven't seen one person going and saying, I didn't, get something from it, because it speaks for everyone. If you're a scientist, you will get great stuff. If you're a spiritual person, great stuff. If you're just a mom, like I was when I went to Empower Myself, I was a mom needing a breather for 2 days. That's amazing. So it's amazing for everyone. And I remember when my husband did his first Empower Thyself, he couldn't get out of that energy, and he was just a man coming out of his office, and going there and see what's that Empower Thyself my wife is talking about. That was all, but he couldn't get out of the energy. It was so beautiful. So yes, we all need that. Even, and when I say that, I mean a little bit of, you have 2 days in Empower Thyself where you focus just on yourself, because that's why it's called Empower Thyself. So no matter what that is, if you come there and just enjoy that, closed environment with nice candles, with nice scents, and with people that are there in peace too, because it's a beautiful atmosphere, that's a step forward.
I couldn't agree more. Our time is up. It's very quick, I know. And I know that you're going to be teaching Empower Thyself this coming weekend. Could you just let people know where you are, just in case they want to get in touch with you?
Yes, I'm in Bucharest. I'm in Romania. The Empower Thyself is going to be on Ascending Spirit Light Center. If you Google that, you will find it. And yeah, we'll be there, and we also having a talk with. Thank goodness, such a privilege. Martina Coogan is gonna have a talk for us. We're gonna have that in Hotel Tecadra. And yeah, we're waiting there, because it's going to be a great talk. It's actually keys to master your path. It's exactly what we're talking about. And I know nowadays, with everything what's happening in the world, many of us are asking if there would be a key, something to unlock something different. So if you want to get at least one key, we are there for you. It's going to be this Friday. The talk is going to be this Friday at 6 o'clock. So yeah, they can write to me, and can't wait to greet them. Thank you.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us and
Thank
sharing
you.
your story. Have fun this weekend. And yeah, we'll look forward to hearing all about it soon.
Thank you.
Take care, everyone. Good night for now.